It's a big day tomorrow. Several constituencies, in fact 121, will go to the polls. Joining us now to get a sense of the mood on the ground is our team of reporters, Prabhakar Kumar in Patna, Maria Shakil and Parikshit Luthra. Appreciate you joining us. Maria, let me start by asking you, what is the sense that you're getting at this point in time?
Well, Shireen, this is the belt, this is the key belt, Ruhelkhand, where 11 seats go to polls. And in 2009, the BJP did not do that well. But because of the polarization in the wake of Muzaffarnagar riots, and given the fact that Moradabad, Bareilly, all these constituencies have seen communal tensions in the past, the BJP is clearly banking on polarization. Let me just give you a sense of what we are seeing on the ground. Be it in Moradabad or in Rampur, we are seeing a four-cornered fight, a quadrangular fight, because all the parties but for the BJP have fielded Muslim candidates. So when we talk about the tactical voting, whether Muslims would be voting en bloc, that is clearly not visible. As far as Bareilly is concerned, another key constituency which was under curfew for over a month in 2012, there what we are seeing is that the BSP candidate is being backed by Tauqir Raza, a key cleric whose diktat is usually followed by the Muslims. But again, there is a distinction between what the Bareilly Muslims would be doing and the Sufi Muslims. So clearly, this Ruhelkhand belt, which is predominantly Muslim, is a key belt which the BJP would want to actually carry forward that momentum that it has generated post the last phase.
All right, Maria, let me head across now to Parikshit Luthra in Madhya Pradesh, pretty much positioned outside Scindia's constituency. Parikshit, what is the mood like there in the Congress camp? The polls seem to be giving them absolutely no reason or cause for any kind of celebration. In fact, it's pretty much a wipeout as far as the Congress is concerned in MP. As for the polls, what's the Scindia camp saying at this point in time?
Absolutely. Things not looking very good for the Congress as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned. If we talk about the 10 seats which go to polls tomorrow, only 2 of them are with the Congress party, rest of them are with the BJP. Now, as far as the place where I'm standing, this is the Guna district of Madhya Pradesh. This has been the bastion of the Scindias for a very long time, Shireen. But the fact is, this time the battle here is very interesting. Jyotiraditya Scindia is not going to have an easy time because up against him is Jaibhan Singh Pavaiya of the BJP. Remember, way back in 1998, Jaibhan Singh Pavaiya had given a very tough fight to the late Madhav Rao Scindia. In fact, the late Mr. Scindia had won by just about 26,000 votes. That's a very slender margin, and he in fact had to change his seat to Guna after that. So again, the BJP has, in a very tactical manner, in a very strategical move, they've put him over here because he's been someone who's been a fierce critic of the family. They've made this election a battle of the common man versus the Maharaja. So a tough fight for Mr. Scindia this time.
And it's going to be a tough fight for Nitish Kumar as well in Patna. Prabhakar Kumar, over to you. Is there a sense of despondency in the Nitish camp, or are they hoping to pull off a last-minute miracle?
See, it will be a tough battle for Nitish Kumar because on all the 7 seats which are going to poll tomorrow, there is a triangular contest between BJP, RJD and Congress combined and JDU. And the man who is most anxious at this moment is Lalu Prasad Yadav, because tomorrow from the Patliputra seat of Patna, his daughter Misa Bharti is going to make a debut. So that is the important seat for Lalu Prasad Yadav, and he has worked overtime over there to ensure that there is a successful debut for his daughter. The other important candidates in fray on the second phase is Shatrughan Sinha, who will be trying his luck for the second time from the Patna Sahib constituency, and also R.K. Singh, the former Home Secretary. So there are many important candidates in fray, but the man who is most anxious at this moment will be Lalu Prasad Yadav for his daughter Misa Bharti, and it will be a tough battle for Nitish as well because he will be at the receiving end. The stakes for Nitish Kumar for the JDU is very high here.
Well, several tough battles underway. Prabhakar Kumar, Maria Shakil and Parikshit Luthra, appreciate you joining us here on India Business Hour with your ground reports. Let's now go across to Rajdeep Sardesai. Rajdeep, you've heard the mood across India at this point in time, at least in important constituencies that we're going to be tracking tomorrow. What is the sense that you get? You know, Narendra Modi is doing TV interview after TV interview. Does that give you reason to believe that the BJP is feeling less confident, or, you know, they think that this one is in the bag?
No, I think this is part of a conscious media strategy. Look at the way they've positioned themselves. They are trying to create Look, this wave has existed at two levels. It's a wave from below. There's no doubt about it. There's a mood for change. We've seen that whenever we've gone on the street. But there's also that element of constantly manufacturing a sense of momentum. And media interviews play that role. Modi believes that he can now control, in a sense, the narrative in every media interview. This is not 2007 where he walked out when Karan Thapar would ask him questions on Godhra in 2002. I think this is a new Narendra Modi who believes he is in control of the situation and thereby can really build on the momentum that has been created and almost give himself those extra 10, 20 seats that they are looking for. I think their worry is, will they actually cross 272? I think despite the NDTV poll saying that the other day, despite our poll saying 260, if you add TDP, I think there's a worry in the BJP, will we be stuck, or in the Modi camp, will we eventually get stuck at 230? Those 30, 40 seats which are critical in closely contested constituencies, will we lose out? So I think that's why you're seeing this push almost to get the BJP to take the momentum in the next couple of rounds. So tomorrow there's a round, so Modi does interviews today. I can expect a similar situation. He's probably filing his nomination, interestingly, Shireen, on the 24th, which is the next big polling date. So again, trying to capture the mind space on big polling days.
Well, speaking of capturing the mind space of voters, Rajdeep, the one significant development this week has in that sense been the emergence of Priyanka Gandhi on the political scene. Despite the fact that she's rubbished stories of her wanting to contest against Modi in Varanasi, the party not standing up for that and all of that. But Priyanka Gandhi's voice is now being heard. She is being seen. She is speaking.
That's right. I think, if the son can't do it, the mother has to. If the mother can't do it, the daughter has to. I think, look, Priyanka by nature is someone who's ready to shoot from a hip. She's a little bit more aggressive in general in her communication. And I think the Congress can do with that at the moment. It's clearly needs a little bit more aggression in the campaign. Is it too little, too late? I'm afraid it perhaps might be. But the Congress has decided that the only way now is to at least be seen to be in the fight. I think that's been their problem. They've been seen to be too defensive, too reactive. They're now somewhere trying to take the battle into the Modi camp, trying to attack him on a day-to-day basis, no holds barred. And I expect more of that, particularly as we enter eastern Uttar Pradesh in the second half of this campaign, because eastern UP still remains the critical battleground, making that difference possibly between 230, 240 and 260, 270.
And since you are talking about Eastern UP, and that really is going to be the X factor that could swing the calculation against the BJP, any indication that you are getting, Rajdeep, at this point in time that UP may not pan out the way that the BJP is hoping? I've been speaking with leaders of the Samajwadi Party and they rubbish this business of 40 plus seats for the BJP in the state of Uttar Pradesh.
Look, Samajwadi Party will rubbish.
Of course.
Will rubbish the numbers because they're doing badly. But my sense is, you're right. I think Uttar Pradesh is much more complex. It's been one of those states which has proved pollsters wrong in the past. I think the constituency level battles are far tougher. The BJP organization there is not as strong as it is in certain other parts of the country, like Madhya Pradesh, for example. And I think that's where the BJP needs an incremental push. They will need Modi to spend more time possibly in eastern and central UP in the next couple of weeks, because that is really a battleground. And I get a sense that the BJP is worried that, will all this hype, this momentum actually translate into that last mile voter coming to the polling booth? I think that is the real challenge which the BJP still faces in the next couple of weeks.
Well, I don't know if you're getting those tweets, but I'm certainly getting them, Rajdeep, saying that don't be complacent. There's 5 more phases to go. Go out there and cast your vote. BJP for India, sending out tweets to everyone at this point in time. But it's always a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks very much for giving us an update on what's happening as we enter another critical phase of the polls.
Thanks very much.